Hello, this is Chaneta, and let's talk today about not giving into appearances. When you focus solely on appearances, you are limiting yourself to a narrow perspective of what is possible. There are unseen forces at play, such as the power of your thoughts, speaking, feelings, imagination, and action that can influence the manifestation of your goals. By maintaining faith, perseverance, and a positive mindset, even when things don't seem to be going your way, you are aligning yourself with the universal laws of attraction and creation. Trusting in the process and staying committed to your vision can lead to unexpected opportunities, synchronicities, and breakthroughs that may not have been apparent at first glance. When Jesus said, "Don't give into appearances," he was referring to the idea of not judging things based solely on how they appear on the surface. He was encouraging us to look beyond outward appearances and consider the deeper truth or reality of a situation. This involves seeing past superficial judgments or assumptions. Do not be swayed by external circumstances or appearances. I cannot emphasize that enough, but rather focus on inner values, intentions, truths, and what you want to see manifested, and focus on that end result. Keep your heart and thoughts, your whole being focused on the end result of what you want manifested. Do not give into appearances of what appears to be to the contrary, especially now with so many negative news channels, outlets reaching out for your attention. The gloom and doom outlets. Tune into the positive, uplifting channels and outlets instead. Your dominant frequency is part of the law of attraction. Frequencies are considered a core component of the law of attraction, as the belief is that everything in the universe vibrates at a specific frequency, and by aligning your own frequency with what you desire, you attract those experiences into your life. Essentially, like attracts like the law of attraction. Staying focused on your desired outcome and maintaining a positive mindset helps you manifest your goals quicker. Challenges and setbacks are inherent in life, but rather than focus on those things, focus on the solution. Be committed to your vision helps you to overcome the challenges. Trust the process. Keep moving forward and with determination, believe that all things and everything is possible if you trust the process and if you believe. Neville Goddard emphasizes that we should not be swayed by outward appearances, as our reality is primarily shaped by our inner perception and feeling state. Essentially, we should focus on the feeling of our desired outcome rather than being distracted by what we see physically in the moment. Because our inner world creates our outer world. What is your intention? What are you focusing on? Focus on the feeling of your wish fulfilled instead of getting all caught up in how things seem on the surface. Focus on the feeling you want to experience, as that is what will ultimately manifest in your life. Feelings are powerful. Imagination is another key. Utilize your powerful imagination to vividly picture and feel yourself as already having what you desire. As I said, disregard the current appearances if they're not going the way you want. Imagination creates reality. Imagination is powerful because it enables us to see beyond what is currently known and to vision seemingly impossible, allowing us to explore new ideas, concepts, and new possibilities. Don't be afraid of external circumstances. External events are simply reflection of your inner state. So don't let them dictate your realities. They change your conception of yourself by changing your inner perception of yourself. And then you'll change what? Your outer world around you. Even if it seems to the not getting what you want right now, stick to your goals and dreams. Change your conception of yourself and you will automatically change the world in which you live. You have to stop judging after appearances. Because if you continue to do so, you will continue to be enslaved by the evidence of your senses. I will be is a confession that I am not. The Father's will is always I am. Realize that you and the Father are what? One. Give thanks that you have already manifested your goals and dreams, your this and that. And the bottom line is, I cannot emphasize enough to not give into appearances, trust the process, have faith, stay focused on your goals and dreams, your end result, and you will realize that with all this, with the faith, you can have this and that. Check out my books on Amazon, How to Have This and That, The Wicked Way and Conscious, Inner Whispers to Your Heart, Listen to Your Inner Whispers. Grab your copies today. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you for doing that. I appreciate your support. And share with others, because I have a lot of inspirational content that will enhance your life. Thank you for your support. Be blessed, be prosperous, and I know you will continue to create an awesome lifestyle. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram. We have been programmed to believe that we can only have this or that. Not true. We can have this and that. My mini-series are coming soon, which says that you can have this and that. Look out for that. Because yes, you can have this and that. Yes, you can.